All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Happy Friday and welcome to Chair Yoga. We will begin by getting centered. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair. Make yourself comfortable. Uncross your legs. Maybe have your feet on the floor, letting your eyes close for a moment. And feel the feet on the floor. Feel your seat in the chair. Just starting to turn inward and doing a little bit of mindfulness check-in. How is the body doing today? Where is there tension? Where is there not tension? Where's there comfort, ease, non-ease? Is there any part of your body that's feeling like it needs some attention through our practice today? Noticing what's there for you. Feeling your breath moving in your body, expanding and contracting. Inhale and exhale. Might be a big breath. It might be a smaller breath right now. You don't have to change it. You don't have to judge it. Just be aware of it. Notice how you are feeling energetically in this moment. Are you tired? Especially here toward the end of the week. Are you excited? Are you restless? Anxious? Somewhere in the middle? Maybe several of these at the same time. Again, not judging it or even trying to figure it out, just aware of it. And then in all of this awareness, how is your mind today? Does it feel full? Does it feel chaotic? Does it feel slow or dull? Focused, clear, calm? Whatever it is, just accept that that's where you're at right now. And perhaps through our practice today, we may be able to bring some support to any parts of your system that are needing it. So from here, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath, letting your eyes open, bringing yourself back to the room around us. And go ahead and slide forward to the edge of your chair. Have your feet and knees about hip width apart. Good. All right, so a little bit different of arm lifts today. You're going to start with the arms down by your side. And then keeping the arms straight, you can even reach through the fingertips if you'd like to. You're going to extend your arms forward and up. Once you're at the top, you're going to sweep your arms out to the sides and down. But you're keeping the arms straight the entire time. You're not really reaching through the arm, but you are kind of extending through the fingertips. Okay? So again, down. Go ahead and reach forward and up, out and down, forward and up. Maybe inhaling here, exhaling down. Keep going, forward and up, out and down. Feel the full rotation of your shoulder joint as we do this. Up until you hit the acromion process, then out to the side and down. Forward and up, out and down. A few more times. Just starting to get these shoulders warmed up today. Forward and up, out and down. Forward and up, out and down. Good. Stopping at the bottom here. If you've been with me before, you know we always have to go in both directions. So when you're ready, again, reaching through the fingertips or extending through the fingertips, sweep the arms out and up, and then forward and down. Good. Out and up, forward and down. Out and up, forward and down. Keep going. Something I didn't talk about in the first direction, but as I'm doing this with you, I'm being aware of, is you're going to want to try to keep your spine pretty still here. It's tempting when you reach up, especially to start to back bend in your lower back. Don't do that. This is really about just moving the shoulder joint and the shoulder blades around and massaging some of those muscles that connect all that together. Okay, let's do a couple more. Out and up, forward and down. Last one, out and up. Exhale, forward and down. Good. Feel sensation. Maybe there's some energy in the shoulders. Maybe you're a bit more aware of your shoulders. And then let's create some length on the sides of the body. So still sitting tall right where you're at. Lift your left arm up. With the right hand, reach up and grab the wrist and pull the arm upward, just traction upwards. Good. And then tilt the rib cage gently to the right, feeling the left ribs open. Breathe. Good. And then come up, release the arms. Maybe roll the shoulders around. And then we'll do the other side, lifting your right arm up. Reach up and grab the wrist. Pull upwards, please, just a little bit. And once you've created some length in that right side, you can gently tilt the rib cage, just the rib cage to the left. And we're breathing. Good. Coming on up, inhale. Exhale, release the arms on down. Good. I'll turn sideways. You keep facing forward. We're going to do some spinal flexes. And so with your inhale, go ahead and roll the shoulders down the back and open the chest and look up. Exhale, round the shoulders forward. Look down at your lap. Feel the upper back rounding and the shoulder blades separating. Inhale, open back up again. Exhale, round the back again. And keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Several more times. Keep moving on your own at your own pace. Just loosening up this upper spine. It can get kind of stiff sometimes. And this is also a good exercise to do to counterpose sitting, because when we sit, we tend to round the back forward a lot. And so this just helps to break up all that stuckness of the muscles and tissues around the upper spine and chest. So do it daily. Good. One more time. Inhale, open up and stay open with the heart, that is. Let the head gently hang back. The throat is stretching. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Good. Around the shoulders forward, look down at your lap. We'll stay here and breathe. Feeling the shoulder blades at your upper back separate. Good. Then come to a neutral spine and drop the shoulders on down. All right, I'm going to stay saying sideways. Had to look at my notes. We're going to do some Corleans next. We know these ones. We love these ones. And so what this will look like, just to see it in my body first, is I'll lift the arms up, inhale. With the exhale, I'll lean back, and I'll try to keep my back relatively flat here. It's tempting to start to round as you go backwards. Instead, you want to pull the heart and belly forward, okay? All right, and we're going to keep moving in and out of that. So when you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, do a gentle lean back and extend your arms forward like you're holding a tray. And then inhale, lift up again. And then exhale, lean back again. Inhale, lift up again. And exhale, lean back again. Let's do a few more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, leaning back. Lifting up. Leaning back. And up. And back. One more time. Up. You know we're going to hold it on the last round. Go ahead and lean back and stay. Again, the belly and the chest are lifting forward, the lower back, the front abdomen, all of this here is engaged. Try to hold that tray steady in front of you. Relax your jaw. 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, inhale, and then exhale, drape your body down over your thighs. And your arms can hang to the floor or the hands can come up onto the thighs. It's up to you, depending on how far your body wants to go today. Releasing the head here. Good. Inhale, come on back up, seat. You may start to feel some heat in the body from some of that stuff too. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is some neck rolls because the neck needs it sometimes. So we know this one. Drop your arms down. And then go ahead and drop an ear to a shoulder. Bring the head back up and drop an ear to the other shoulder. And just go from side to side here at first, just feeling the stretch, the lengthening on the sides of the neck. Good. Now, as we're here, I'm actually going to switch things up a little bit. So bring the head back up to center. That's what happens when I get inspired as we're moving, which is it's kind of fun for me in a way. So still working with the necks. I promise we'll still do a neck stretch here. I'm going to ask you to squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears as much as you can. Squeeze it like you're fatiguing the muscle here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Normally I have you drop the shoulders gently. Today I'm just going to have you drop them down. Okay, just use the weight of the arms to guide that. And then do that again. Squeeze the shoulders up, in toward the neck, up toward the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze. Deep breath in and drop. Okay, let's do that one more time. Squeeze on up. Really squeeze. We're going to stay for just a little bit longer this time. Really feel the shoulders squeezing toward one another. 3, 2, take a deep breath in, and 1. Drop down. Good. Drop an ear to a shoulder. Bring the head back up, drop an ear to the other shoulder. Do you notice a difference from when we first did this to now? The shortening of the muscle there just kind of helped to move some of the tension out a little bit, just giving you just a little bit more mobility, we'll call it here. Also, the muscles a bit more warmed up. Let's take this to the second phase of this exercise. So drop an ear to a shoulder, and then roll your chin down to your chest and over to the other side. Stopping there, roll forward again, chin to chest, coming back to the other side. And just keep making these half moons, these half circles here. Let your jaw be loose and feel the sides and back of your neck stretching, lengthening. You can imagine that tension dissolving as you roll from one ear to the other. Let's go for just a little bit longer. Keep the spine nice and tall, at least the spine up until the neck. The head can move around. Good. And then go ahead and drop your chin down to your chest and stay there. Now, from the neck down, you're going to make sure, or I should say the shoulders down, you're going to make sure the spine is nice and tall. Feel the chin powerfully tuck in towards your throat, so close that even more. And then imagine there's a weight attached to the top of your forehead, and just feel the head pulled down a little bit more, and you'll feel a big stretch at the occipital region where the spine connects to the skull. If you have a lot of neck tension or if you clench your jaw a lot, that all winds up back here. So this just helps to coax that tension out. Breathe. Good. And then gently lift the head up. And feel. Good. Brand new neck. So let's do a quick extension since we've been kind of working the spine a little bit here. So I'll ask you to interlace your fingers, press your palms away from you, and extend the arms straight up. And then reach up through the palms, big stretch through your body like you just woke up. Reach, reach, reach. Reach, reach, reach. Keep breathing, reach. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release the arms. Good. So now I'll ask you to take your feet into our wider stance. So the feet and knees are just a little bit wider than your shoulders, okay? And the toes are pointing outwards slightly, and the heels are underneath the knees. So if you lean from side to side, you ideally do not fall over. Good. So I haven't done this next one in quite a long while. When I wrote the script for today, I'm like, oh, we haven't done this one in a bit. So watch me do it once or twice first. I'm going to have my fingers pointing inward and bring my hands just above my knees on my thighs. This allows the elbows to become kind of like hinges to help uh, moderate how far forward we go. So I'm going to come about halfway forward here for me. And then I'm just going to start to swing a little bit from side to side here. And notice how I'm getting my shoulders into it. Trying not to slide off your chair here. Get my shoulders into it. And the head moves around as well. Okay. Now there's not really a wrong way to do this. You just want to kind of keep this fluid, dancey feeling in the spine. But if your neck is especially tight, you might not move the head around as much. So just do what feels good with this one. So hands just above the knees on the thighs, folding about halfway forward, and then just start to swing from side to side. Having it to be as contained or as loose as you want it to be. How far you swing is up to you. And you can just imagine as you're swinging from side to side that you're just coaxing tension out of the spine, out of the muscles around your spine, out of your lower back. And the swinging from side to side is also moving around the internal organs, especially the digestive organs. So it's kind of good for that piece too. And keep breathing as you move. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Now you might feel a little dizzy, and that's okay. Take some few deep breaths. Maybe the eyes are closed. Maybe you're looking at a single point on the floor. Feel sensation. Yeah. All right, so next we're going to move through a side stretch flow. So some of you have done this before, but we'll give it a try. So you're going to bring an elbow, let's do your left elbow down onto your left thigh. Roll your right shoulder back and lift your right arm up and over. Good. Take a deep breath in here. With your exhale, you're going to come back up to a tall spine and extend the arms out to the side. And then bring your right elbow down to the right thigh and sweep the left arm up and over. Good. And exhale, come back up. And then inhale, go to the other side. And so we're just switching from side to side. Keep going at your own rate. Arms out to the side, exhale. Inhale, reaching to a side. Feeling length on one side, coming up. Feeling length on the other side. And we're just going to keep going for a little bit longer. Let's do a couple more, all right? Good. Reaching with the left arm to the right, and then come back up and release the arm, staying in a seat and feel sensation. All right, beautiful. So As some of you know, I like to be inspired by what's happening in my life for some of these classes. And so I'll share something just like slightly vulnerable with you right now is that I'm currently in physical therapy for my right knee. And what I found, other than that it's helpful for some of the work that I'm doing, I found some exercises that are great for chair yoga for anybody who is sitting for a while. So it's not just if you have a knee issue. This is a great way to create mobility and strengthen some of the joints. In this case, particularly the knee. So it is a single side at a time, but let me just demonstrate for you on my right knee, the one I'm working with. So what I'll do, and I may even slide about halfway back in my chair so that there's enough, so I'm not going to tip over if I lift a foot. So I'm going to lift my right foot off the ground slightly, and I'm going to pull the toes back. And then I'm going to just extend the leg straight forward and then come back. And then I'm going to turn my foot inward slightly, just to your range of motion, and then extend again and then come back and then turn the toes outward to whatever your range of motion is here and extend out. And then come back, point forward, extend, inward, extend, outward, extend. And so we're just going to keep doing this. So if you haven't joined me already, go ahead and join me. Lift your right foot, flex the foot, inhale, extend straight forward, and then bend, turn the toes inward, extend, and back, turn the toes outward, extend, and back, forward, and back, inward, and back, outward, and back. A few more times, forward, in, out, forward, in, out, forward, in, out. Let's do one more time. Forward, in, out, and then ending with forward and bring the foot on down. Notice sensation. This just helps to, the way that my physical therapist described it, kind of just massages the kneecap a little bit, kind of moves it around and creates pliability in the knee, especially if you are sitting for a while and you get up and you feel like your knees are stiff. Do this a few rounds on each knee before you get up, and that'll help to kind of create circulation in the joint. So let's do the other side. So you're not just kind of wobbling around, all right? So lift the left foot off the ground, flex the foot, and then we'll do this all together now, all right? So go ahead and extend straight forward. Turn the toes inward, extend. Turn the toes outward, extend. Forward, in, out. Forward, in, and out. See, it's very simple. Forward, in, and again, how far you turn outward, how far you go forward is just at your range of motion. This doesn't have to be anything extensive. Out, forward, in, out, forward, in, out. Let's do one more full round. Forward, in, out, and ending on forward, and place the foot down. Good. Now, I don't always ask you to do this, but I want you to stand up. Just want you to feel what's going on in your knees. Maybe bend them a little bit, maybe walk around for just a second and just feel the circulation in the knee joints here. Learned that earlier this week. It's been changing my life ever since. So I hope that was helpful for you. Put that one in your pocket, especially. So let's finish with just a quick reach up inhale. Really extending through the spine, deep breath in, maybe a little bit of back bend in the upper back. And then exhale, fold forward over the thighs. Good. Then reach your arms forward. Inhale, come all the way back up. And release the arms down. Good. Let's meditate. Go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and make yourself comfortable for the next few minutes. Feet on the floor, legs uncrossed, arms resting by your sides, eyes closing. And feel some sensation. What's going on in the body now? Has anything changed since we were first aware of the body at the beginning of our class today? How are you feeling energetically now? Not that anything had to change, but did anything change? Or what is the current state? And how is your mind? Again, not that it has to be anywhere specific, but just notice where, how it is. And then bring your awareness to your breath and notice the movement of your abdomen as you breathe, however pronounced or not pronounced that is right now. And if you notice any tightness in or around the abdomen, just see if you can relax that effort. Unclenching any muscles around the abdomen, and you might start to create some more space for the breath to be there. Inhale, the belly expanding. Exhale, feeling it relax. After a while, you may be able to relax the movement of your rib cage, allowing the expression of the breath to just be in the belly. And feeling calmer with a softer belly, this abdominal breath. And from that calmer space within, begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together and rub them together. And taking the heated palms over the eyes and gently brushing over the top of your head and down your neck, bringing yourself back to the space around you.